What's going on, everyone? Tim here, and today we have Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas Lego set. This released September 3rd of this year. It was part of the Lego Ideas line. It's around 2,200 pieces and $200 USD. We're going to discuss if this set's worth it, if I like it, and if I think you should pick it up. Here is the box. It is an 18 plus Ideas set. Set number 21351, and piece count officially is going to be 2,193 pieces. There is some stickers included in the set, and there's 3 instruction booklets. So what you can do is get 3 friends or just build in one session, but either way you can split it up into 3 separate builds. And here's going to be the piece for the moon. It's a canvas type piece, and technically it is an official Lego piece because it has the printing on the back stating so. So for you Lego purists, it is Lego. This is Locke, the first minifigure of the bunch, one of the kids in the movie. And notice there is no printing on pretty much all of the body, and that is pretty faithful to the movie. There is a lot of details of prints with all the other characters, and Lego was smart where they needed to put the extra money into prints, and in this case, it wasn't needed. However, Locke does have a reversible face. There you go, happy and kind of a shocked look for this one. Shock is the second sibling of the trio. Notice, like Locke, no arm printing. However, Shock does have a completely brand new hair/hat piece, which turned out real nice. Also a little dress skirt piece that's going to be its own separate piece, and has a alternate face. Beryl is going to be the third child of the series, and notice there's some chest printing. And again, very accurate to what we see in the movie. However, pretty limited on the back. Nothing too crazy going on there. However, Beryl, along with all the other ones, does have a back printed face, and it's a slightly less smirk grin, similar to the other children. Can't have a Christmas set without this guy, right? Here's going to be the Nightmare Before Christmas Santa. He is holding a candy cane piece, and he has the dress piece reworked, reprinted, if you would, with a Santa type decor. And there is a little funny Easter egg with this guy. If you take off his beard, he has a little bit of candy corn going on there. Pretty funny. Not technically a minifigure, the mayor is included in the set with beautiful printing, face. It is a dual printed face, that torso, and he is holding plans and the megaphone per scene in the movie, included with his long top hat. And here's going to be his dual molded face. And these are all printed details on these figures. I don't think Lego's ever done stickers for figures, but again, technically not a minifigure, and all printed pieces. You have to love this. Super cool. Sally is fully loaded with prints all over. Chest, legs, side printing on the legs. Arms even have the dual printing going on there. Long hair piece, and while we're back here, full back printing, even though the hair is covering it up, along with that smirk alternate face. And this arm is a completely different color. Again, very faithful to what the movie displays. Awesome job on this figure. The star of the show, Jack the Pumpkin King himself. Beautiful printing. And he is using longer arms and longer legs, making him pretty accurate to the proportions of his movie version. Not as lanky, but for Lego, this is just perfect. There's going to be a cloth cape for his backside there, back printing, no dual face, just because this character doesn't wear hat or helmet in the movie, so just a single face you get up front, and he has a little custom, I don't want to call it a scarf piece, but a little bat scarf accessory looking thing. This guy, Zero, is the true star of the show for me. Completely custom. Lego has never done a Zero in the past. The little nose is a small pumpkin. There's a red collar there. And the ears, it's kind of like a rubbery material, this whole thing. So there is some flexion. And even in the bottom, it has a little stud that you can attach. Again, those awesome eyes, but Zero is beautiful. This, in my opinion, is completely justified. You can get the rest of the set out of here. Just pick up this guy, and you're good to go. Beautiful Lego set. This is just a build, not a minifigure, but it is a living creature in the movie. It's going to be a walking bathtub. That's right, a walking tub. In the movie, these things move around and actually pick up Santa Claus. Not going to spoil the movie what happens, but it's able to move around. You can put the children in here. You can put whomever you like in the walking bathtub. All right, here is the beautiful set itself with 3 separate sections. And the cool thing is each section can be separated. There's a little clip that I pre-unclipped. And each section can be removed to have 3 little different displays. Man, this just looks so good. The town hall is going to be the first section on the list. Notice all the detail. You have the fountain, you have the goo, you have a nice build for the dead tree, tons of pumpkins, skulls, spiders, a whole bunch of creatures included in this set. There's going to be a look at the back. And rounding up, again, awesome proportions. Very faithful to the movie. All the angles, stuff coming out as opposed to going straight up in the real world. Gotta love it. Some sticker details on the set. You got a giant clock. Underneath, 35 days till Christmas, and a cloth print of a pumpkin banister right outside of town hall. The roof can completely be removed. Pieces are just hanging there, sliding into position, revealing tons of Christmas decorations. Someone's secretly a Christmas fan, and a spider. In back, we also have a removable top. That way we can get some light in here. However, this is going to be a little podium. And what's the podium for? For Jack to give a speech, just like in the movie. Look at how good this guy fits. And yeah, it's a pretty tall podium because Jack is a pretty tall guy. Inside the town hall, you have 2 benches and Indiana Jones whips, along with some sticker detail on both sides. And this door can open as so. The front has a gargoyle kind of spewing out the goo, as you can see with that little crystal. It's supposed to be it coming out of this guy's mouth there. Another secret is underneath Town Hall, we're going to have more Christmas details. So it's kind of a mix of spooky stuff. We got a spider, a skeleton, a pitchfork, a pot, and some goodies. Zooming out a pinch to get Jack's house in full view. This part of the set kind of blew me away. Just look at the proportions of this. You have the very small little section holding up this whole entire foundation of the house. Goofy architecture, but this is exactly what you see in the movie. Tons of little details, but again, the proportions with this. Unbelievable how this is turned into a Lego set from the claymation stop motion video. Awesome stuff. Starting up in the front of the house, you do have a gunmetal working gate that does open and shut. And we do have 2 little, I want to guess, dog skeletons right up to the front of his house. You open up both gates, you can see a very curvy, cartoony looking staircase that leads right up to Jack's house. And his house has an eyeball in front of it. You can't open up the door. Once you open the door, you'll notice a bag on the backside. It's going to be a Christmas tree. Here's the roof, and it's just held on. So you can take off each piece, and these teeth kind of interlock. And once you take off the roof, there's more secret Christmas stuff. What a shocker. Underneath, we can look in Jack's study. There's a little poster with him with Santa. In the back, there's some books, a telescope, a cup, magnifying glass, and on this side, we have his equation of Jack trying to figure out what Christmas is: a fish, a bottle, and a shrub. And Jack's house is modular. You can take off the roof to get easier access below, even though it's not that much, but good to know. I also want to appreciate the attention to detail that certainly does not need to be there for the brickwork done. Tons of greebling on both of these sides. Awesome job. The Spiral Hill and Graveyard is going to be the third section of the build, and this honestly could have been its own Lego set. The way Lego designed this, it's perfect. Honestly, you have Zero's little grave up there. You have the moon with Jack and Sally on the Spiral Hill. The shaping is simple, effective, not too many pieces, but good. And this is going to be that canvas piece that I was talking about. It's just held together with a little clip, but honestly, it does the job pretty effective. There's a skull, a spider, a pumpkin in the back, just a little bit extra detail there. And here's another look at just a beautiful standalone piece. This is going to look so good, just as a Halloween decoration. Can't wait to show it off to my friends and family. Here's a look at some of these sticker details. Simple RIP. You got Zero's house there. Witch hazel, one of the ingredients used in one of the potions. Another ingredient for one of the potions. Just tons of details here. And of course, the iconic view. It's so good. All right, guys, and this set, I think it's incredible. I went to the Lego store. I paid full price for it. Price per piece, it's phenomenal on this set. It's going to be my Halloween decorations around the house. Plus, it's a cool Lego set, and who doesn't love the movie? And if you haven't seen the movie, absolutely go and see it. It's incredible. And these figures are great. The attention to the weird perspectives that the stop motion actually portrays, and they were able to make it in Lego. It's super cool how it comes across. I love the Lego idea lines, and in general, typically it's going to be some of the highest value bang for buck. This is a licensed theme being Disney. However, with the ideas line, there's kind of a little happy medium where it's not too crazy expensive. Birthday's coming up, add it. Christmas, add it. It'll be for next Halloween's decor. But anyway, pick it up. You can't go wrong with this one. Absolutely. I think it's a must buy if you're a Nightmare Before Christmas fan. If you need some decorations around the house like I do, this is sweet because it's my hobby, it's my passion, and I can stay around with the season. So that's my review. Awesome. Pick it up. Peace.